you got some legacy cops, you got some legacy firemen, so their dads come out, they're former servants of the community, and so all around, it's a super positive event. I think it's supposed to be 82 degrees that day.
It's beautiful.
We never get that in the summer. It's gonna be a fantastic night.
Yeah, you guys are getting it easy here with with the weather and everything like that. Mark, when you know, obviously, I think you mentioned something really important there. Everybody's coming together and seeing. Maybe not get every day when you get to see a lot of the people together and whatnot. I know everybody has, some people still have to be on duty, everything like that, but I'm talking just that aspect of seeing each other. What is that like to have something where everybody can really from the department and in a game in a setting like this?
Well, you know, it's a different. It's a happier setting. You know, we're not on a call where things are kind of chaotic and things of that nature. So we can joke and laugh. We can high five each other and just see each other in a different light. And regarding the community, I'm not surprised with the amount of support that we get from the community. I think we have an awesome community. I can't tell you the number of people approach me in uniform and just want to come up and shake your hand and say thank you, things of that nature. Buying you a cup of coffee, when you're in a restaurant.
And we have a lot of guys that played either D2 or JC. A lot of local talent. Roosevelt, a lot of the high schools. So it's going to be an exciting game, and I know the Fire guys. They have a lot of talent as well, and it's a very competitive game. Tell you, the last year's game, it was a play at the plate. It was pretty exciting.
Yeah,
and I think that it's going to be just as good this year.
What is it like recruiting for an event like this, just internally with the department, at least on the police side? You don't have to pitch it, really, I would imagine. It's just guys wanting to be available for it. So what is it like?
So we make it available to all our members. If they want to play, they go out and practice. But some of these guys, they're not able to practice because due to work schedules, what have you, other family commitments. So we have about 22 dedicated guys that have been going to practices and really working hard on their off time as well. Getting ready. I mean, you've got guys saying, I got to get ready in May just to throw. So it's the same with Fire, too.
And the mayor jumped at the chance for opening pitch, so that's good, too.
That's awesome. The mayor's going to be there. Hopefully, maybe we can get him on the show. I don't know. We'll see. Putting in a request now. I don't know if the mayor's listening, but we'll put in the request now. Anyways, exciting time. $10 general admission, of course. What does that benefit for in terms of the admission price there?
So we haven't grown it to the point where it's really kind of a net negative or a break even is what it's been for the last couple of years. So it's really been just for the membership or a way for police and fire to get in touch with, Fresno. And so as we eventually grow, it probably will turn into a charity event. That's what we would love to see. It being year one, it's still kind of slow going.
Yeah,
some of the aforementioned pro players, when they go 0 at the plate, he knows who I'm talking about. When they go 0 at the plate, he's got to start hitting the ball. So we'll see how it goes.
10. Free. We have to pay some of the bills to use some of these venues and a couple of the other things, but it's just a community event for our members to come out and enjoy.
For sure. Mark, for you, you look like you can play the game. Are you playing the game? To really soak in the event like this, and tell me a little bit about just like outreach in terms of what influences a game like this can do for kids who sometimes maybe they grow up and they want to be a cop, or maybe they want to be a firefighter as well, or something like that. And
not in uniform. I've had people, that have seen us in plain clothes, and they've even said that that we look human. So it's nice to be able to come and see us and come and talk to us out of uniform and just get a different feel.
So the representative from the fire side of things. Let's get your perspective here real quick. We've been talking about the event. We've been talking about the influence of the community and the support of it. But I want to get your perspective from the fire side of things. Just being involved in an event like this, third annual right now, second open to the public. This game coming up on Wednesday. What's exciting from the fire department's perspective about this baseball game coming up on Wednesday?
You know, it's very exciting just to get out there with our brothers and sisters and going against, you know, Fresno PD, who we have strong relationships with, and doing it right around 9/11, such a pivotal time of the year, you know, back in 2001 when the attacks occurred in New York. So it's just a kind of to get everybody out, get everybody together, and family-friendly event.
Yeah, certainly. And you mentioned, obviously, what this game is about. I asked the perspective from the gentlemen who have been here so far. But for you, you know, your perspective on the importance of honoring September 11th. We're 24 years removed, just a few days and change from that. But for an event like this, to honor that memory, what does it mean to you from your perspective?
You know, from the first responder perspective, it means a lot, you know, and just paying homage to those that came before us. And you always hear never forget, and this is just something that we utilize just to ensure that we really, truly never forget.
Certainly. From the much more lighter side of things, the baseball game last year ended in a tie. And I know there's got to be a lot of talk about that from the year prior. What is the perspective from the fire department to say, hey, maybe we could take it this year?
Yes, so the year prior, Fresno PD beat Fresno Fire, and last year they were beating us, but they made some errors towards the end of the game, let us back in, and we took it as a win. You know, they say a tie is never truly a win, but for us, Fresno Fire, and the way we go about the game, baseball is a tough game, you know, to get, and especially with wooden bats, and it's not that easy of a game. They give you a round bat and a round ball, and they tell you hit it square, you know. So we took that tie as a win, but this year we had a scrimmage last week against Clovis East, but with the Fires right now, we're not sure how we're going to fill our roster, but
Yeah.
we're going to ensure that it's going to be a fun night.
Of course, we're appreciative of what you guys are offering to that side of things with the fires going on, and appreciative of your guys' help on that, and obviously. But the hope is obviously a good roster out there for Wednesday. Do you care to share the in front of enemy territory here of what it'll look like for the baseball team and the fire department? Who are running out there?
Now I think we got some newer members, not the same pitchers that we had in the years past. Actually, one of our pitchers played on the Fresno State National Championship team, but he just deployed to one of the Fires, so he'll be gone. But we got some young, hungry kids that are going to come out and hopefully hold it down for us. But again, Fresno PD is always a tough opponent. They got good athletes, good pitching, and it's going to be a fun time.
So should I say the pressure's on the PD?
We already went and scouted them. They do have good pitchers.
I will say this: Fire they had a lot more fun, I think, than our
Yes, they
guys
did.
did last year. You know, every run they had, there were fire extinguishers going off
Oh
in
my
their
gosh.
dugout, and I think we have a brother combo, PD
Okay.
and Fire.
Yeah.
So there were some antics at first base, I recall. So I'm hoping our guys show up with some love and get after them.
We'll
a
see
little
what
bit.
kind of antics are out there as far as the game is concerned. Guys, we're running out of time, but I want to make sure we get the right info out there for the people who want to go on Wednesday. One more time, how can people find what you guys are doing? We have flyers that we put it on our social media side of things. Obviously, we'll have the game coming up this Wednesday. I'll be live there from basically as soon as the Giants game is over on Wednesday. Giants are playing the Diamondbacks. We'll be there live. We'll say 4 o'clock start of the show. But we have tickets, general admission. It looks like you can buy them beforehand, right? So people can find that. Is that flyer out there for you guys on your social media areas
It is
as
on
well?
our social media page for
Yeah.
the Fresno Police Officers Association.
Gotcha. So be sure to look out there, Fresno Police Officers Association. Game starts at 6:15. Gates open at 5:30 at Bob Bennett Stadium. But some tailgating, some fun stuff beforehand.
It's open to the public at 4 p.m. and
Yeah.
there'll be those booths that I talked about earlier. They can go out and walk around and have a good time and talk to some firemen and some police officers.
Great time to do that as well. So That's everything. I want to make sure I got everything there. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming on the show. And good luck to either team. I don't got a dog in the fight. So just hope everybody has fun. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys. And we'll see you Wednesday. All right. We'll be right back with more Behind the Bench right after this on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader.
Now is a great time to review your company's retirement plan. Do you understand the advisory fees you're paying and the services you should be receiving? Is your current advisor making your life easier by handling all of those time-consuming questions from your employees and phone calls to your plan provider? Is your current advisor solely focused on company-sponsored retirement plans and able to keep up to date with ever-changing regulations so you feel confident that your plan is in compliance? Do you feel great about the investment options in your plan? Are you receiving quarterly updates on their performance? Employers who work with 401k specialists can answer yes to all of those questions. 401k Specialists is the dedicated retirement plan team powered by Thiessen-Duker Modern Wealth Management. Visit thiessen-duker.com to learn more about how we work differently so you can answer yes to those questions. The advisors of Thiessen-Duker Modern Wealth Management are registered representatives with and securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
It was 106 degrees. The Johnsons were sweating, and their AC, dead silent. But 2 doors down, the Millers, cool and comfortable. Why? They called Lee's Air for a $99 AC maintenance before summer started. We catch problems before they catch you. Don't sweat the heat. Beat it. Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, guaranteed. Call now or schedule at leesair.com.
Football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. With DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL, your game day instincts can score you real money fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats, from breakout rookies to elite QBs, and unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the better your payout. And here's the kickoff bonus. New DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry. This season, play your player instincts. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use the code KFIG. That's code KFIG. Play just $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Your Fresno State Bulldogs are fighting for that Mountain West championship. There's nothing better than rooting for your Bulldogs as they battle it out on the gridiron, representing your city of Fresno. Bring the whole family and get loud cheering on your Bulldogs at Valley Children's Stadium all season long. Be sure to check out GoBulldogs.com today for information on special events and to grab your tickets for upcoming home games. Go Dogs!
Are you tired of waiting forever for your prescriptions? Grizzly Pharmacy is here to tame your healthcare needs. We fill most prescriptions in 15 minutes or less, always accepting new patients, and enjoy free delivery to your home or workplace in Fresno and Clovis. We accept all major insurance, including Medi-Cal, Blue Cross, and Optum Rx. For our Fresno location, please call 559-424-0423 or visit grizzlypharmacy.com for more information.
Introducing The Sidebar, a brand new open-air beer garden at Me and Ed's Coney Island Grill in River Park. Experience a new way to catch a game, hang with friends, and enjoy new appetizers, char-grilled burgers, salads, wings with over 10 house-made sauces, and of course, world-famous Me and Ed's pizza. Thirsty? Try our self-poured taps with over a dozen craft beers, wines, ciders, and craft seltzers. Plus, a full bar with an impressive selection of tequilas, whiskeys, and craft cocktails. The Sidebar at Me and Ed's Coney Island Grill, now open in River Park.
ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader. Big thanks to our previous guests in the last hour, Robert Valdez, Jeff LeBlue, Mark Anderson, and Keola Park. So big thanks for those guys. Robert Valdez, Jeff LeBlue, Mark Anderson from the Fresno Police, and Keola Park from the Fresno Fire. Can't wait for Wednesday's show. Jorge, this should be a fun one coming up on Wednesday. We'll have a lot of guests, kind of like I call those the car wash shows, where we just kind of have guests rolling through and just talking everything in terms of baseball, obviously 9/11 and all that great stuff involved with the community aspect of the Fresno Police versus Fresno Fire Department baseball game. And plus, they got a score to settle, man. When you tie and you can only play once a year, man, you got to be thinking that 365 up until this game coming up. Jorge, imagine if like the local Army guys went up against local Navy guys or whatever, or anything like that, or local Air Force. How about that? Army versus Air Force, and you tie at a baseball game, you guys would be talking so much smack the whole entire year, right?
Yeah, I think it's something. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all in the same community,
of course.
Everything, but it does give you a little bit of a, I don't know, like a pride to say that you beat them on something other, on something. I mean, it's baseball, but at the same time, it's fun and games, and it's cool. It's cool, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. Can't wait for that. We have some sports news brought to you by Valley Pure. A lot of sports items on the docket here, and it's all involving the 49ers. And, boy, you beat the Seahawks. But the question is, at what cost, Jorge? Because according to Adam Schefter, George Kittle looks to be sidelined multiple weeks with a hamstring injury. That is one part of the news here. But also the other news that I don't think people were seeing here coming, Brock Purdy has a left shoulder and toe injury that makes him uncertain for Sunday's game against New Orleans. They'll see how practice goes for that, but we could see his status become unavailable. You would have Mac Jones starting potentially, and it would be Clovis West's Adrian Martinez as the backup if Brock Purdy is to miss football games. 49ers, my joke is more like 40 IRs, 40 IRs with the injury situation. Bad joke.
Go ahead and boo yourself, man. Go ahead and boo.
40 IRs.
Oh, I don't have it yet. So.
No, hold on. We have it. It's somewhere in there. Oh, is it the trombone effect? Is that what we want to do? All right, there you go. Anyways. But Jorge, worried? You're worried?
I'm more worried about the Kittle injury. I think, a tough game after of last Sunday. It's part of the game for Purdy. I mean, yeah, they have to say, look, they're injured because they're not gonna practice. Otherwise, they'll be like, oh, he's not practicing, But I think at the end of the day, he's gonna play on Sunday and he'll be all right. But the Kittle one is the one that really hurts.
Yeah. We'll get into maybe the tight ends in my next segment, which will do some who's been naughty, who's been nice here for week one of the NFL and also of sports. I got it. By the way, you guys, Niners just signed Kendrick Bourne, 1 year, $5 million deal. So here comes some reinforcements for you. By the way, Juwan Jennings also hurt his shoulder in the game, but I don't know if he'll miss some time. I haven't seen anything on that yet.
They haven't said anything about it, but the reason why they signed Bourne was because of that injury to Jennings.
Says Jennings' MRI came back clean on the shoulder. So it sounds like Jennings avoided the worst. Not sure if it means he's still going to miss time because the shoulder is sore. So, man, a lot changing for the 49ers here in terms of that. And we could see some potential movement here on the on everything. By the way, just to clarify, Adrian Martinez not in the active roster right now. He's on the practice squad for the 49ers, but you could see him being called up, I would assume, in terms of that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think they just got to see how it goes through the week, but I think he'll get called up for sure.
Outside of it, though, the 49ers get the job done. They beat Seattle. judging by the aspect of how everything's kind of turning for the 49ers, getting that win, you pile up the wins now, and hopefully the guys come back later in terms of the troops, right, with Ayuk, with Demarcus Robinson, still on the mend in terms of it. So we'll see where it comes from. Amazingly enough, it seems like the cleanest bill of health guy right now is McCaffrey in terms of the game coming up.
Yeah, I think he went out for a couple plays during the game, but overall he looked good.
The only guy I think you wish got hurt was Jake Moody. No, I'm kidding.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Then we wouldn't have a kicker at all.
It just seems like Kyle just can't quit him, man.
I'd rather have him than nothing.
You'd rather? Of course you would. Of course you would. You would have, I don't know, anybody? How can the Bills sign Matt Prater up the street to go win a game last night? Jake Moody can miss 2 kicks.
How? But I can't argue with you with this because you just gotta take the saying that
I'm
he's
results
bad.
based. I'm results based. He's less
and
than.
we won last night.
That's fair.
They won.
No thanks to him.
What are you talking about? He scored the last.
The next extra point to go up by 4. Wow, him doing the bare minimum of his job. I'll forever hate Jake Moody. I'm sorry. I'm doing it for my friends too because I have friends who hate Jake Moody. Jorge, hate him. Hate him.
That's fine.
With a capital H. All right. Let's take a break. We'll react to it all. Who's been naughty? Who's been nice? Coming up next on 1430 ESPN.
Football season's here, and it's time to upgrade your home team's game plan with Robinson's Interiors. Whether you're hosting the big game or relaxing after a win, the right flooring can make all the difference. From durable hardwood to cozy carpet, Robinson's Interiors has the best selection and unbeatable prices, all backed by professional installation the Valley has trusted for over 40 years. So give yourself home field advantage. Don't wait for the touchdown. Visit Robinson's Interiors in Fresno and Hanford today. Robinson's Interiors, the Valley's flooring MVP.
Get your business noticed and stand out from the crowd by visiting Megaprints. Working with the Valley's most prestigious and high-profile businesses since 1998, we print and install custom-designed signs for businesses of all types and sizes. From yard signs to banners to wallpaper and fleet graphics, Megaprints has the state-of-the-art capability to turn the signage you've dreamed of into a reality. Visit megaprints.com today to see our work and what we can do for your business.
Football fans, it's Phil Benatti here with Behind the Bench. Big thing I think about with tailgates is the food, and the best place to get ready for it is visiting Grocery Outlet in Kerman, Sanger, and Fresno's Southeast, Downtown, and Northwest stores. Stock up and save big on quality meats, snacks, drinks, beer, and wine, and same quality as the big chain stores, but at lower prices. And while you're there, sign up for the Tailgate Ready contest to win a pair of tickets to each Fresno State home game and $100 for your tailgate only at participating Grocery Outlet stores here in the Central Valley.
Craving big flavor? Head to Me and Ed's Victory Grill in Fresno. Bite into the legendary Victory Burger. Dig into the fall-off-the-bone ribs. Or share the ultimate Victory Platter with friends. From those legendary Me and Ed's pizzas to fresh salads, cold drinks, and a warm hometown vibe. Every bite and sip is a win. Watch the game, catch up with friends, or bring the family. Me and Ed's Victory Grill in Granite Park, Fresno. Don't miss ESPN's Major Wager Monday Night Football every week. Come hungry, leave a champion. Victory tastes better here.
At Citizens Business Bank, we've been taking a personal approach to banking for over 40 years and are consistently recognized as one of the top performing banks in the nation. Hi, I'm Susan Woosner, Senior Vice President and Manager of Citizens Business Bank in Fresno. We believe in the importance of building long-lasting and genuine relationships with our customers. We want to provide you with the solutions you need to grow your business because your success is our success. Citizens Business Bank, member FDIC.
Get ready for the ultimate Monday Night Showdown, only at Chakchansi Gold. Starting September 8th through December 29th, win your share of $80,000 in giveaways, including $51,000 in e-cash. Earn entries all day Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Then join us for drawings every Monday from 5 to 8 p.m. Swipe your rewards card during the game inside Firehouse Lounge for a free entry into over $28,000 in prizes, including football gear and more. Game day starts here at Chakchansi Gold.
Need cash? If you've got a car, we've got the cash. Clausen Honda wants to buy your car. If it's running, we want your late model Toyota, Hyundai, Kia, Subaru, Acura, or Honda. Just call Clausen and ask for our VUP to schedule your appraisal appointment. In just 10 minutes, you'll get your cash value quote. Yes, we are eliminating the hassle of getting rid of your used old car. So if you're ready to sell, we are ready to buy. Call Clausen Honda of Fresno today. If you've got a car, we've got the cash. Get cash for your car. Clausen Honda.
Mike Dermanuel Jr. of Hub International Insurance.
You've got to have a competitive benefits program to attract and retain employees. And as the cost of that continues to rise, we're becoming very innovative in how to finance those benefits for their employees.
Mike Dermanuel Jr. of Hub International. Learn more at hubinternational.com. License number 0757776.
If our clients succeed, we succeed.
You're listening to the home of the San Francisco Giants, KFIG Fresno, 1430 ESPN.
I'm Christine Lisi, breaking NFL news. 49ers tight end George Kittle expected to miss several weeks with a hamstring injury. Quarterback Brock Purdy, meantime, left shoulder and toe injury, uncertain Sunday against the Saints. The Niners still awaiting imaging results of receiver Juwan Jennings' injured shoulder. No change at quarterback for the Giants for Sunday's game against the Cowboys. Coach Brian Daboll told reporters Russell Wilson will remain the starter for Week 2. Wilson 17 of 37, 168 yards, no touchdowns or interceptions in the loss at Washington. ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Brian Daboll should think about benching Russell Wilson for the rookie Jackson Dart. Listen, Russell Wilson didn't lose his game yesterday in Washington. But the one thing you could clearly see, this is a guy that just lacks any type of athletic ability. He's playing behind a shoddy offensive line.
Week 1 of the NFL season caps off with the Bears and Vikings on Monday Night Football, 8:15 Eastern, ABC and ESPN. Ben Johnson makes his Chicago head coaching debut, while Minnesota quarterback J.J. McCarthy makes his NFL debut. McCarthy will be the 4th QB over the last 20 seasons to make his first career start on Monday Night Football in Week 1. Bengals starting right guard Lucas Patrick out at least a week with a calf injury. Baseball, Kyle Manzardo's RBI doubles given the Guardians a 1-0 lead on the Royals, bottom 2. Kansas City is 2 games out of the final AL wildcard spot. NL East leading Phillies and Mets are scoreless, bottom 1. Philadelphia shortstop Trey Turner put on the injured list with a grade 1 strained hamstring, but he is expected back for the postseason.
Hey, it's Evan Cohen. Coming up Tuesday, friend of show Adam Schefter joins us at 8 a.m. Eastern to discuss the fallout from Week 1 in the NFL. It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
He's got the knowledge.
Because once again, I have to come on there and talk about how right I am once again. In anything that it comes to sports.
He's got the questions.
I'm going to lose it. Are you kidding me? What are we doing here?
He's got the guest.
20th head coach in Fresno State history here, Matt. Is it hard to believe sometimes still, the 20th head coach here in program history?
It's all moved really quickly here over the course of the last 5-6 weeks, but super excited to be here.
Phil Bonatti is the voice for the Central Valley sports leader. Behind the Bench starts now. Brought to you by Helena Agri.
All right, welcome back to Behind the Bench here on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader, here on this Monday, Reaction Monday. Man, we only have a little bit of time left in this show. I got so much to get to, and I don't think I have enough time to do it. We got till 5 o'clock today, so we send you up to Monday Night Football, the broadcast between the Vikings and the Bears. Of course, we're going to head over to Major Wager right after we're done here and have some fun at Me and Ed's Victory Grill. Major Wager with Carter, of course. I got the bet card in front of me. Jorge, so I can't wait to dive into that. I think we'll do it in the final segment there. A little final segment into it as far as that's concerned. Let's talk about everything. I still don't feel like I can chew on everything that we had over this weekend. We talked a little Fresno State, just a little bit. I don't think we really totally dived into it. We might deep dive it. I'm going to do a deep dive tomorrow, I think. Gabe Camarillo's coming on tomorrow. I got him locked down, so we'll do that. I think I'll save some Niners conversation tomorrow as well, because guess who we got booked in tomorrow? Guy Haberman. People remember Guy here locally?
Yeah, of course.
So Guy's coming on tomorrow to talk some Niners. At first, I thought at the start of this day, it'd be good news. maybe there's some mixed feelings about the Niners right now. in terms of everything. But of course, Jorge, the eternal optimist, sitting here. We're good.
I mean,
that's fine.
We're going against Saints.
It's better than me. Better than me. Who lost to the Raiders? And maybe the Raiders are good. Let me convince myself of that. Maybe the Raiders are good.
Yeah. Maybe the Raiders are good.
Okay, quick question before we get into who's been naughty, who's been nice. Who had the most impressive win yesterday? The Niners, the Rams, or the Raiders? It's a good question.
Yeah. The Rams. I want to say the Rams, but I'm going to go ahead and say the Niners just because they were battling someone from their own conference, their own division.
The Raiders on the road, though, man. But the Niners were on the road, too. But the Rams played, I think, the best caliber opponent. The Texans aren't, like, the worst team in the world.
Yeah, true.
So.
They were also on the road.
No, the Rams are at home.
We're home?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was at SoFi. So.
Okay. Yeah, but the way the preseason looked for the Rams, they look good. I mean, they look good enough to make the playoffs, be a playoff team. So I guess it was expected for them to win.
How about Puka getting, like, popped and his eye just bleeding the entire game? You see that?
Yeah.
Dude still put up 23 fantasy points for me. Like, what, it was like 10 catches for 120-something yards, and just Puka, also the game-sealing catch on third down to win the football game for the Rams. How about Puka last night?
I wish that would have happened to Xavier Worthy. You know, he just got up and continued playing. But
yeah, we had a rough go for Xavier Worthy, which, by the way, it sounds like separated shoulder. He's foregoing surgery, and he's going to wear a brace and just heal it up that way.
I got him as my number one, man.
Friendly fire, by the way, courtesy of his teammate Travis Kelce. I saw a video. People are conspiracy theory because Taylor talked just a little too highly of Xavier Worthy on the podcast, and people are saying it's an inside job.
Right,
Travis Kelce.
She was too excited to getting him.
No, I'm not. I'm not alleging anything malicious on the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, yet. Allegedly. All right, let's go to who's been naughty, who's been nice. And for people who don't know what this segment is, we did this last year during the football season. On Mondays, I go through three teams or aspects or whatever, who did good, who did bad. And we do three on each side. Jorge, it's all dependent on how you feel. Where are you going? You want to go who's been naughty or who's been nice here on the list?
Let's go who's been nice.
Who's been nice? I'll start with a who's been nice, and I'm going to give it to Jake Tongas. Jake Tongas, tight end for the San Francisco 49ers. That was a nice catch.
You know, I knew him because during the preseason, I seen his name, and I was like, that's a weird name for, a football player. That's just a weird name at all overall, but I mean, I never seen it before, so that's why it caught my eye, and I kept my eye on him. And then I saw him coming into the huddle in replacement of Kittle, and I was like, huh, okay, I guess he's giving him some playing time.
Little pop quiz. Is Jake Tongas a rookie or not?
No, he's not.
He's not a rookie. You know that. All right. Yes, he is a third-year player. I can give you 100 guesses of what college he's from.
100 guesses where college is from?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
You can
he's,
do this.
D1.
D1, yeah.
Okay, is he from the top 5? What do you call that?
AP top 5 now.
No. What do you mean?
Like AP top 5 college? Or no, he's not in there.
Okay. No, not AP top 5. I mean, group of 5 conference.
Yeah. Yes. He's a group of 5. I'll even give you West Coast.
West Coast.
Okay. Yeah, you're the West Coast guy.
So West Coast guy. Was Washington?
No, not Washington. No.
California, West Coast?
California.
Really?
Why did you just say California?
Well, yeah, I guess.
He's from Cal.
Cal.
Yeah, Cal Bear. He's a Cal Golden Bear.
Cal Bear.
Berkeley guy. Jake Tongas. But anyways, just thinking about 3rd and 2 and thinking about the stakes of it, right? The Niners down 3. They don't get this completion. Are you executing a field goal with how Jake Moody's head case has been? maybe, to see if you want to go to overtime, or would you roll the dice on a fourth down possible play there at the 4? I think it was at the 4. Brock Purdy rolling around on what we now know was a bum toe and a bum left shoulder, rolling to his right, running out of room, and throwing into, I think it was triple coverage, and Jake Tonga somehow picks it out of the air and makes the touchdown grab. Clutch play, biggest clutch play, one of the top 5 clutch plays of the weekend.
I think he played basketball because the way he went up for that ball, I was like, whoa, he's got, he kind of reminded me of another Cal guy. That play reminded me him of Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez?
That play.
Just that play. Because
just that play.
We're not saying Tongas.
Yeah.
Just the next Tony Gonzalez.
There's a lot of...
not since a rolling to the right throw to the end zone was more impressive than maybe the Dwight Clark throw to a tight end.
I remember Tony Gonzalez going out and catching balls over people who would think they're going to have an interception like that. That was a very similar play that, maybe they teach that at Cal.
I'm not being hyperbolic here when I might say it was the best throw since the Dwight Clark throw to a tight end and rolling to his right in the final minutes. Is that fair?
I don't know. I've seen a few.
Go through your Rolodex of rolling to your right touchdown
from
to a tight end from 49ers. And I can only think of 2 now. It's Dwight Clark and it's Jake Tongas. That's not a Kittle touchdown. That's not a Vernon Davis touchdown.
The T.O. That was a T.O. one.
Yeah, but it's only to tight ends. I'm only counting the tight end touchdowns.
Vernon Davis had one. Delaney Walker.
Delaney Walker?
But it wasn't in that area of a situation.
No. All right, we'll just do the massive proclamation without any sort of historical context. Greatest tight end catch, rolling to his right in the back of the end zone since
decade. I would say
since Dwight Clark.
I would say it of this decade. Just go with this decade.
Jake Tongas, congrats to you. All right, let's go to Who's Benatti. I'm doing it. Pac-12 refs, what are we doing in the Fresno State game? Do you know I do a little contribution to the Bark Board? Or hey, you know this, right? May I pull up Exhibit A of why I'm very mad at the refs? Let me read a little thing I wrote.
Go ahead.
Player of the game, Kavion Thunderbird. He's crucial to the second level of the defense, needing their A game with the scramble ability. And I look for Thunderbird to be in a lot of the action. Maybe a forced fumble in this game. Let's see what happens. I wrote that Thursday. He forces a fumble. Could have potentially stopped the game for Oregon State. Could have potentially put this game out of the way. And then no flag thrown. We go to commercial. And suddenly we come back, and he's ejected from the game and called for targeting on a play where the wide receiver was called, quote-unquote, what was the term? Defenseless? When he took 3 steps with the football? I'm sorry.
What I didn't understand is that they were saying, oh, he's going for the head. Even if with the pads, he's going against a defenseless player. I'm like, he's going...
He's
really
making a
fast.
play on the ball, too. He hit the ball.
He's making a play on the ball. He's going really fast. That velocity against the velocity that the other players coming, you can't just stop. You can't just be like, oh, sorry. No.
Matt Entz is a better man than me.
They said, oh, if he would have had his head up, he would have looked and seen that
he took 3 steps. That's his damn fault for having his head down. You keep your head up. Head on a swivel, wide receiver.
It made no sense to me. Made no sense.
That is a football play. It was ridiculous, and the refs should be ashamed. Outside of all the other BS calls that were out there, including the fumble or the holding on the kickoff return, whatever that was. When you see Rayshon Luke speeding past that ref who threw a flag 40 yards down the field because he apparently saw something 20 yards away. Like, what are we doing there? Insane stuff. The refs gotta go. Whoever that ref crew was, I hope to never see them again.
I think and this happens a lot with like big teams, is that they just very home team. I don't know. It's
we got to keep going here. Who's the next been nice? We got Josh Allen last night. Josh Allen, just incredible stuff. Big time comeback. I picked the Ravens to win. The Ravens are my Super Bowl champion. And now I'm quaking because who can stop Buffalo if they're going to be down 15 like that and still come back and win the football game, needing 3 more possessions? The strip of Derrick Henry was incredible, by the way. Ed Oliver was insane, by the way, last night for the Buffalo Bills. But Josh Allen manufacturing that comeback. Insane game by Buffalo. Our dude from Fireball, man. I thought he lost the title last night to Lamar Jackson, and he took it right back with 5 minutes to go and made it his game.
And they didn't give him that one first down he got.
Yeah, exactly.
When he I don't know. But I felt like they were dead twice.
Oh yeah,
at least
dead 14 times last night. Derrick Henry breaks for that run, and I'm like, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry does that to your team, you're done.
The second run that he breaks, the last one he broke, they couldn't catch him.
Yeah,
I was like, this is insane. This guy's insane. Like you can't be like. However, I did feel like there's still a chance because the score was so close. So I felt like there was still a chance, but it was going to take everything they had, and they gave it all.
Yeah. Who's Benati? Next one, we got the Dolphins, and I would just state this. They allowed something that has never happened in Indianapolis Colts history, which I like to believe, which is a quarterback leading 7 drives for 7 scores. Even Peyton Manning has never done what Daniel Jones did yesterday. That Dolphins team is so horrendous. I got to make fun of Joe for it every time I see him now. I'm no surprise he showed up to work late today. No, I'm kidding. Joe's hard work at Nature Wager. I'm not going to slander him like that. Joe got to feel bad for this Dolphins team. They look like the worst team in the NFL, and it is by a country mile. So.
Yeah, the Dolphins. I don't know where they are, man. I don't know what their
it's horrendous.
Their thing is. It just, to me, it's like they're even a team. It just feels like they don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Last Be Nice. It's Nate Landman, my favorite new name. It's the Rams linebacker who punched out that football of Agombawale to win the game, basically, for the Rams. That is the greatest punch-out I have ever seen in the National Football League. Do you see how far that ball flew on that final drive for the Texans?
It was pretty insane.
Nate Landman knew exactly what he was doing, and then as soon as the recovery happened, that was the best celebration I saw all day in terms of a team winning a football game. Nate Landman, best punch-out I've seen in like 10 years since like Peanut Tillman. Man, that was sick. I can't wait to get into it with the Rams there. That guy, if he's going to make plays like that, the Rams are hard to beat.
Yeah, I don't know. It was one of a kind plays that you just, there's special game plays that you just get once in a not a lifetime, but like once a game at least.
You never see a guy line up like that and just suddenly just go swing clean right at the football. That is insane stuff. Insane stuff. My last Benati, Ryan Walker. The closer for the Giants, who blew it on Saturday. And the good vibes are gone because the Giants have now lost 2 in a row and have blown an opportunity to at least get closer in that race for the playoffs. So you needed to win 2 or 3, and the Giants were winning 2-0 in the 9th inning, and Ryan Walker couldn't get a single out, and he ruined the vibes. Ryan Walker, you're dead to me.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking, definitely heartbreaking. But at the same time, I kind of felt that our luck had just, depleted a little bit. It's not really gone, but it just, we won so many games in a row that it was just,
It's done so. Mm-hmm. Giants are dead. Back, they're dead. Anyways, it's played tonight.
I wouldn't say dead.
Yeah, they're close to death. Close to death.
Adequately, we're still alive. Right?
They're not as bad as the Dodgers, who blew a no-hitter with 1 out to go and still lost the game up when they were up 3-0 with 1 out to go. That I've never seen. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, Johnny Bravo's in studio. It's playoff baseball coming up tomorrow for the Grizzlies. Let's preview it next on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader.
I'm here at the Roger Dunn Open. Former Fresno State football coach Pat Hill is at the first tee.
Hey, it's a fairway hit.
Yeah, but that's the wrong fairway, Coach.
I need to buy a golf game.
Coach, I really think you need a Roger Dunn makeover.
When you buy a game at Roger Dunn, you can play anybody, anytime, anywhere. This is the old coach, Pat Hill. I bought this 7-iron at Roger Dunn Golf. Number 8 at Tehama, 162 yards out. Eagle, baby!
At
At FFB, we know behind every business is a person. That's why we're more than a bank. We're a partner, a farming-focused bank for hard workers, a future-forward bank for big dreamers, and a family-friendly bank for the next generation of owners. From first ideas to major milestones, we're here to help you chase your goals and score big. So what can FFB mean for your business? Find out at ffb.bank. That's ffb.bank. FFB Bank. Let's win together.
Summer is here, and the hottest deals are at Valley Pure. For premium indoor house flower to tasty edibles, smooth vapes, must-have concentrates, and refreshing cannabis drinks, we've got everything you love at prices that keep you coming back for more. Stock up for your summer fun with unbeatable discounts across all Valley Pure locations. Whether you're looking to relax, celebrate, or spark up some good vibes in the sun, Valley Pure has the deals to keep the season rolling with easy online ordering and curbside pickup right from the app.
Richard's Prime Rib and Seafood, the original. Family run since '69. Slow roasted Angus prime rib, hand-cut steaks, freshest seafood. Now open for lunch Wednesday to Friday, dinner Wednesday to Saturday. Lunch, fresh salads, open-faced New York steaks. The Beef Eater with Richard's famous prime rib. Dinner, 2 for $79.95. Best deal in town. Drinks, great food, good friends. Richard's Prime Rib and Seafood, the original.
For over 60 years, we at DeBudo Defense, multi-generational and family-owned company, have proudly provided high-quality risk management and insurance solutions to local businesses. We stand on a tradition of solving insurance pain points in a wide range of industries like agriculture, construction, hospitality, transportation, and many others. A partnership and personal touch is what you can expect from us at DeBudo Defense Insurance. Visit DIBU.com and get the business insurance you need today.
License number 0E02096.
There's never been a better time to go solar than right now. Donald P. Dick is helping families lock in energy savings before December 31st, 2025. In fact, new systems need to be permitted, installed, and operational by December 31st. So the time to call Mr. Cool is today. The team at Donald P. Dick are experts in smart solar solutions tailored to your individual home. Donald P. Dick can help you lower your PG&E bills. Call 255-1644.
Here at Total Wine & More, you'll find what you love and love what you find.
I'm looking for a whiskey that will blow my boat. Oh, yeah.